Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to announce a Canadian giveaway. And the reason I'm doing a Canadian giveaway is because um, Canada Post offers free shipping Tuesday to its business accounts, which I have a business account with them. And but it's restricted to within Canada. So I apologize to my American subscribers who have been so wonderful supporting me. This here, what I'm getting ready to show you, has to do with this giveaway. So there will be a giveaway for the US subscribers as well. For the Canadian subscribers, it will be 3 people will win, and I'll be able to each Tuesday ship a different winner a bracelet. And what I'm going to do is a wrap bracelet with a Canadian penny on it. And so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make this penny. You do need supplies for this, but once you've purchased the supplies for this, it's super easy and there's nothing else involved except getting your pennies. So for us here in Canada, we recently, and I say recently, it's probably been at least 5 years now that we've gotten rid of our pennies. So I have a ton of pennies. People know that I do these, so they give me their jars of pennies. I usually offer, a bracelet in exchange for a jar of pennies, that kind of thing. So if you're out there and you want to donate some pennies, definitely will take them and make some penny buttons. So this is a button that I did with a penny. This one here, I didn't polish it super like a lot. I just polished it a tiny bit on the higher surfaces to give it a kind of old feel. But there's definitely some of the newer pennies like this that are super shiny. They come out really nice too. So let's go ahead. Let me talk about this tool here. You can buy this for $10 on Amazon, and most beading stores offer it as well. It is heavy, so it might cost more in your shipping. So maybe going to Amazon might be the better deal because they would probably offer free shipping as long as you have a certain amount in your cart. So there's that, and that's through like Canada, but I'm sure it's the same in the US where you can get free shipping. So this is a hole punch. There's other methods to do hole punch, but this is the one that I found works the best and the simplest. So I'm going to go ahead and show you now. Normally I would mark my penny where I want the holes to go. But I've been doing this for so long, I can kind of eyeball it. Now, if you're doing this, you want to decide where you want your holes. You kind of want them in the middle of the penny. It doesn't have to be totally centered. You might want to not put a hole where the date is in case the date is important to you. And that's the fun part about this is you can find a impactful date and use that for your bracelet. I like to leave the Canada free, so nothing there, and most of the maple leaves where you can see them. And I apologize for the there. So we might put the hole there and there. So I've already gone ahead and done the first hole. I apologize. I started another video and the phone rang and it was for me and I had to stop it. So let me just take this one out. So once you get it through, you kind of have to unscrew it all the way so that the penny pops off, and it pops off nice and easy. So you do get a bit of rough stuff on the edge here. So, but we're going to sand that off. And there's the hole. I use 2mm leather cord exclusively for my leather wrap bracelets. So I'm using the bigger size hole. So there's two size holes. There's a really tiny one and then there's a bigger one. If you use smaller leather, you could probably use the smaller one. So let's put the next hole. We'll try to maybe put it up here so that it's in line. It doesn't have to, like, it could be like that. So yeah, let's do that. So let me turn this way. See, I'm going to turn it this way so I can see the penny lining up. So bring your tool down quite a bit, and then you can kind of move it in and snug it up. So I'm going to leave that 2005 showing and spread that out a bit. It doesn't have to be totally centered. So maybe about there. Here, okay, that's tight now, so I'm going to just maybe about there. And that's, so it's kind of secure, it's not moving around. Now we're going to just a couple of turns and it will go through. And you know, I'm doing this with my hands that have had surgery, and look, that's how easy it is. So now we've got to just go all the way, and I'm just going to turn that. I'm cheating. There. So the hole is, it probably would have been better side to side. Let me see if we can do another one. We can still use that. Let's put that one aside. Let's get this one. So maybe I should have marked it. Oh, never mind. Let's bring this down. And look at it this way. Might be easier to get it lined up. Yeah. There. Right there. And one or two turns. And you'll feel it when it pops through there. Okay. And it will pop off the screw there. Like that. So you can see, again, it's got the edges there. There. That's a little better. It's close up, so the hole seems really big. I think normally I just go through the date, but again, I wanted to not go through the dates so that if that 2005 is or 6 is a significant date, then we can. So let me get this guy down quite a bit and line it up right a bit there, like that. And so this is just the first step of the button process. You could totally use it now without doing anything more, but and I just realized I need my steel wool. Let me just get that a second here. So I'm just using this kind of steel wool. You can get this at the hardware store. So like I said, it does use supplies. So yeah, once you get this, you're laughing. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of these little sharp sections. So just, and the steel wool comes apart. So let me just put a piece of paper. I don't like getting that into my bead mat. So let me just trying to smooth it out a bit. And you can also use your bead reamer. So just go in. Yeah, you definitely want to get rid of this. Because it's not going to be nice on your leather, and it's going to maybe scratch you as well. Smooth it out. There. Totally smooth now. looks good. And a little bit more. So the other side, because it was the side that pushed in, it's not sharp at all. Just a little turn, and there, that's nice and smooth. So actually it is a bit, so let's just do this. Turn it a bit, and in here, and turn it a bit. There, we're ready. So this is what we have so far. I'm just looking, it's a bit tarnished, but we're gonna clean it. So this one's a bit shiny. We'll do this one too. It's not as shiny. You can polish it with your steel wool. It will buff up really nice. But you can see on this one here, when I did it over the holes, it kind of, it leaves like some scratch marks, but once you use a lot of it, you won't see those scratch marks. But it does buff it up quite a bit. So let's put this aside. Get rid of some of that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to polish it. We could polish it at the end. So we're going to do one more step to this. But I want you to see how amazing this is once it's polished. So this is Flitz polish. You can use any type of metal polish. I think this is meant for like car stuff. I got this on Amazon as well. And this is a big bottle and you only use like a drop of it. So it lasts a long time. And there's a special cap on this, trying to get that off. This comes with one of these inner caps. There we go. And a rag is helpful. So let me just put some, you probably don't even need that much on my rag. I'm just going to fold this over and put on, dab it on. Oops. It's starting to get like super shiny already. There must be something in this that activates the polish, but it's also useful to rub it with the and in here, and the front was a bit tarnished, so let's see if we can get rid of that. There was some dark spots here. So if you want your pennies to look haggard and old, definitely don't polish it like I'm doing it. So yeah, that got that off. Okay, now I'm going to take a clean spot and turn it around. It is sparkling now. Oh my god, look at the difference. What? That's crazy. Isn't that amazing? It looks like money now. It was close to this one. Look, the difference. So it's almost like a rose gold. And this is more like a brownie copper. So there you go. That's amazing. Okay, so last step. Right now you can use this like this. It will still work as a button. I like to bevel it a bit, so I need a special tool for that. Again, this is something you don't need to do, and I'm going to put cap on polish. Okay, so this is what I have. This is a dapping block, and you can see it's got all the different size cups to go. And I have this rubber dapping block as well. I'm just using this as a base so that it doesn't make so much noise. And I don't know if I'll be able to do this on camera because I need a hammer to go down, and my camera is right there. So we will do what we can here. So whichever way you want your button to be shown, so I want this part of the button shown, I am going to flip it this way and put it in there. Now you can, if you're worried about your penny getting scratched up, you could put some fabric, but be aware that you could potentially put the weave of the fabric in here. You probably would have to hit it a lot to get that, but you never know. So then you're going to use a hammer to tap that into shape so that it creates that bowl shape. You can get these as a set. Let me see. I think this was about $20 on Amazon, and this was $10 at Michael's. They do sell wooden ones and sets of wooden ones that come with these two mallets, which is great. I've used this one a lot. You can see where the holes to the penny are. Yeah, and this was like $10 for this set. So I like the metal. I feel it gets a deeper hole, but I'm wondering for this if I might just do the wooden one so it's not as noisy. And here we go. This is going to be right in the camera. I might have to move this off a bit here, off to the side, to see if I can get in there. Sorry, you might want to lower your volume for the banging here. And usually it only takes a tap or two. Let me just get in there. That wasn't a very good tap though. I have cameras and lights and stuff everywhere. Let me just, it's hard to get in here. I didn't think this through. I think I'm going to try the metal. So you can see it's starting to bow a bit, but I feel like the metal is a little more effective. So let's try that. And we'll still use this wooden one. I'm going to move this over. I felt that go in that time. So there is, it's beveled a bit. You can go a bit further. Let's try one more tap. You have to be careful. The newer pennies are made with a different metal, and I find they crack between the holes. So there, that probably did it. There we go. So let's get a piece of leather and show you how easy it is to get that through. So here is my, just get the light here, my 2mm leather. Find the end. Oh, there, see it. Okay. So when you put this through, you have to be careful. It still is sharp, and it could scuff up your leather. So just be gentle going through. Okay, so it's a bit. Here's the other thing. If I use my cutters, my jewelry like wire cutters for that, and what it does is it pinches it a bit, so it makes it actually longer. So let me see if I can. I'll make a fresh cut, pull that off, and then squeeze it the opposite way to make it rounder, and then it should go in okay. Just roll it between your fingers, go through bottom hole. So I think what we might do is widen this hole with the bead reamer, so we don't scuff up our, and go through. So it does involve some tools. If this is like too much, and I get it, because as beaders we have so many tools for different things, and at some point you have to say, you know, enough is enough. I'm like, just show me something I can make with what I have. That's my attitude. So I totally get it. But this is a fun project, and because I was doing leather bracelets all the time, this became kind of my signature thing to do. So that should work. We may have to. I wonder, and here's the thing, you may have two, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it on an angle. You may have 2mm leather. Sometimes it's actually not exactly 2mm because it's a unique product. Each one, they do the best they can to get it 2mm, but sometimes it's a little longer. So just getting it started by cutting it on an angle. And there, that's, so it was just the end didn't want to go through. So this is going through again, and take it through nice and slow so it's not scuffing up your leather. And then go through the other side. Get your little, that one went through a lot easier. And there is your button ready for your bracelet. I wonder if it's this light that's trying to dust the lights here. There. So there you go. So for this giveaway, again, please, it's meant for, oh, I guess I'm trying to think now how we're going to do that. Okay, so let's say this video is specifically for the Canadian giveaway. I will do another video for my American friends for using an American penny, because I have some, and there'll be one giveaway for them. But this video, only if you're Canadian, respond to it in a comment and you'll have a chance to win, 3 chances actually, to win a leather wrap bracelet with one of these pennies. For my American subscribers, I will put another video. Most likely I will actually make a bracelet and I will do a giveaway with that one for you guys. So there you go. Stay tuned for that. So for my Canadian subscribers, please let me know where you're from, and if you want a specific penny year, let me know what year that is. It could be an anniversary, it could be a birthday, whatever. I will do the best I can to get you one of those. So please respond as quickly as possible, because it's to do with the shipping. The first draw will have to be shipped next Tuesday, so it has to happen. I will come back in a couple of days. Hopefully we have enough people who have commented, and I will do a draw. So there we go. I hope I've covered everything. If you have any questions, just let me know, and we'll do that. So there you go. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.